first one we went over today, it starts from the butterfly. So I reach in, but not only do I reach in, guys, I listen for his heartbeat. So even if he pushes my leg down, other leg, he pushes the leg down, a lot of guys will try to flatten me. I'm still connected, but I do one little thing. I get on my hand and I scoot. That little scoot is everything. From here to here, just on the other side of his knee. Once I'm here, all I want to do is I put pressure so it feels like my arm's shaking and it's holding up this weight. That's the way you want to feel. You want to feel like you're going to collapse, because that's what we're going to do. As I push into it, my arm's shaking, I take my arm out and it fits on the other side of my leg. So I have his leg trapped with my left leg and my right arm as it slides. Once I go here, I slide and I roll. If you guys want, you can hold the shin to keep the leg trapped. From here, guys, one of the main fundamentals when we get here is I want to see the sambo knot. Inside leg is always going to be behind outside knee. The reason being is when he tries to straighten this leg to clear it out, I can re-grip it with the inside leg until I can get my leg back and get my sambo knot back. Okay? From here, we have several options. Once I get the sambo knot, a lot of you guys, I was telling you, if we're gonna go for the knee lock anytime, especially my MMA guys, we're gonna slide up to toe hold because those gloves are so awkward, it's hard to get our grips. So we do what we do cat's paws. Our thumbs are on the outside. You ever seen cats fight? They slap the crap out of each other. Just like grown men sometimes in the fucking bar. We get the toe hold, we can lock, or we can look for the knee bar. But the main thing I really want you guys to look for, especially for these pro events, when we're here, I just want to bring my arm out and in, and we look for the inverted heel hook. So again, we're here, and if you guys get comfortable with this, you don't have to start like this. A lot of times when you see me go into it, I'll just push on people and put my leg here. I just fit it. This is the setup I like to use. I'll just push on their chest. See, guys, already gripping my wrist. I put my hand here, and when he pushes my wrist away, I re-grip underneath. I glue my ear, I listen to his heartbeat, it's in his sternum. I put all the pressure on my hand till it shakes. He leans on me to hold the weight up. He knows it's crushing my arms. And then I remove my arm to go on the opposite side of his leg. So I get his leg trapped. And notice, I don't have to roll completely over, I just have to get him to the side, and I hold my shin. It keeps the leg locked in. My biggest concern, once I get here, guys, is that sambo knot. Here and here. We're going for the knee bar. Every time we're attacking the knee bar, let's go ahead and look for that toe hold and get that toe hold grip. But our main grip we're looking for is to sit back, knees down. I ride my arm up to his big toes. Once I feel his big toe in the middle of my bicep, I jam my elbow to my ribs. Why? Because it just exposed his heel for the inverted heel hook. Now, a lot of you people, second thing we did is when we went here, he figure forward his leg. So we're underneath, his legs figure forward. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my grips. I go from here. If you guys wanna move over here for a second, I'll keep my placement of my hands. I grip my thigh. My thigh holds the leg in. Once I get my grip to my thigh, I clear my right hand. And the easiest thing to do, I know a lot of people try to peel the foot, the outside. It's simple physics. All I do is I grab the top of his foot and I bring his heel to his knee to clear the bottom leg. Nothing's changed, and what's great about this, same setup, guys, same principle. I pull it back, I clear the leg I've got in the inverted. Now let's say he locks it and it's in tight. He's just, I can't pull that leg, I'm having trouble clear it. Nothing's changed, still here. But this time, when I go to collect here, I'll pull him in, and then look what my knee does. It slides up. It locks it in right here. Once I slide it up, I call it I get greedy. I free my other hand, grip his thigh, I go over, under, and I just trap it with my thumb. Once I go over, under, I sit back and get his shin under his Achilles, gable grip, forearm against his shin, foot on the hip, and I lean towards my right shoulder. And if we're here in the transition and he kicks this leg straight, beautiful. I'm back to my sambo knot, and I'm back to my reverse heel hook. Cool. Next one. Come back over here for the setup, guys. I set up here, he's wise to my game, he does the leg drag. Boom. That little movement from the leg drag, when he pulls, I'm here, I go with him. My leg comes here. Because for a leg lock to happen, I have to have a leg on each side of his to isolate it, just like an arm bar. Once I'm here, I'll drive into him a little bit. I feel his weight pushing into me, almost like he's trying to take my back and drive. When he does that, I reach underneath. Top leg. We got a knee bar, but I don't worry about the knee bar right here. What I want to do is I put my hip up, his leg across. Remember, once I bring the leg across, my ass hops over his bottom leg to clear it. I get a 50-50 or a sambo knot on his leg. Knees go down to the side. Exposes his inverted heel hook. Bring my leg back. Feel the big toe of my bicep. Elbow down. Expose the heel. Heel hook. Next one's a half guard.
No, side control.
Side, ooh, that's right, we do side control. Someone had a good question about side control. All right. First right here. Get on this side. Side control. So we're here. A lot of times when we play, no block. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to creep a leg in, and I attach my knee to my elbow. Here and here. But look what I also do a little bit too. When I attach my knee to my elbow, where does my hand go? It goes on my hip. It controls his movement. I'm always looking for the hip. This hand, when I brace up, my palm goes down. But watch what happens as I straighten too. Just see what happened to his neck? It kind of locks him into place. From here, I bring my shin into his hip. Catch the knee. Throw my knees down. Same thing, nothing changes. I use his leg as a guide rail. Bicep touches the big toe. Jam my elbow down. Inverted heel hook. Now he wants to be lazy though. The second option, and he won't put his leg up. He's just sitting there, both feet are down. So I'm just going to collect it, just like I'm doing a heavy pass. I'm going to bring my knee in, and I'm going to step into him right here and here. Nothing changes, same thing applies. I'm bringing my elbow back, I collect to my knee, my shin goes in his hip, knees down to the mat, leg goes back, I feel the big toe, elbow down, inverted heel hook. Next one. Yep. Oh, that's right. Big man asked for the omoplata.
Oh yeah.
So, this one, guys. This time when I set up the omoplata, I do it a little bit differently. I'll actually put my knee on the mat, and I'll put my shin in his armpit. But my arm is still underneath the leg. Once I'm here and here, see how my knee goes to the mat? My shin is right in his armpit. That allows me, even if I can dictate this roll. But what I'm doing is I'll like elongate and see how it pushes him out a little bit. Then when he starts to roll, I can collect the leg, knees down, I got the inverted heel hook. Nothing's changed. Now, the half guard. So, from here, arm is through, hand is on the trap, my toes are in his hip, but it's bracing my arm. It's giving me a good position. From here, I just push up a little bit, lift my leg through, and as I Sparta kick through, my right arm is pulling me. I want to jam my backside into his hip to where it almost pushes him back. I'm on my forehead now. Once I'm on my forehead, I cut my outside hip to the ground. Here, sambo knot, collect the leg, if I need to, turn to my hip, bicep the big toe, elbow down, inverted heel hook. Next one, knee on the belly. We have on the knee on the belly here, we want to sell it. But there's one slight thing I'm doing, guys. When I'm pushing here and I start to feel him go underneath for the arm bar, look what I naturally do. His hand transitions to here because it controls the pace at what he steps over. Once this hand feels clear here and he starts pulling up here, he's bringing my arm up. Back, bottom leg, which is my right leg right now, is gonna bump him in the ass, and my arms act as a guide rail to get him to the hip. I always reach for the knee, collect, knees down, hand slides back, I feel his big toe on my bicep, inverted heel hook. If I don't feel comfortable when I'm here, I can push up, find my sambo knot, and go back to it. That's it.